Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Thank you. I'm Infinite Mystery. This day, I'll be running Ninja Gaiden for the Game Gear. Here on commentary with me is Grumpmeister, another great runner of the game.
Hello. Yeah, you can't see me, but you can hear me. So I'm like a real ninja here, but on the other hand, like you're not supposed to hear ninjas. So yeah, I'm grumpmeister, another runner of Ninja Gaiden on the Game Gear, also running on hardware, just like Infinite Mystery here. And I'm generally an enjoyer of bad games, so I'm right at home here. So yeah, Infinite Mystery is running on actual hardware, which is always really cool, and it's getting more widespread with Mindes earlier as well, running Tales Adventure. So it's great to see the Game Gear library getting some love.
Definitely.
Infinite Mystery, if you're ready,
Yes.
Shall I count you down?
Yes.
All right, let's start the game in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so the game actually starts off with Ryu's village being attacked by thieves. They want the Dragon Sword. And as you can already see, this is a completely original game, so it's not a port. I saw some questions in the Twitch chat like, why is Ninja Gaiden in the alpha block? Well, this is why. Part of this is why. So yeah, it's also not a port of the Master System Ninja Gaiden. Like, Sega actually got completely original Ninja Gaiden games, which is pretty cool. The level design of this game is actually pretty simple. You just run from left to right, or in one instance you will climb up, and then you fight the boss. And as you can already see, Infinite Mystery, or I Am, will be slashing the orbs. They will give you a power-up, like in this case, most of the time it will be Force. They're the blue and red balls, or a scroll that he just picked up, which gives him 30 force. And force is needed to use special weapons. There's also health in the form of flasks, and there's special weapons. In this case, I Am picked up the enemy seeking ring and needs at least 40 force to use it. So the first boss here is only vulnerable when he raises his club, and he will only do that when you're not facing him. So Infinite Mystery will be just facing away and just spell it away with the ring. That's really easy. And he's dead. Easy, easy. So that was Act 1 already. We're heading into Act 2, and I really have to argue this commentary because it's going too fast. So we're in Kobe Harbor, and we're trying to find the man who actually hired these thieves, which is Captain Totenkopf. As is well established, Ryu is a horrible swimmer, so if Infinite Mystery falls in between these boats, he's dead. Yeah, there's also a lot of modern weaponry, and the divers who just can propel themselves out of the water like this. I have no idea how they do that. Like, I wore a scuba suit before. It's heavy. So I'll quickly go over the special weapons. There's a shuriken, which is just shot horizontally. There's a wave weapon, which will travel vertically above Ryu, and we'll see that later. There's enemy seeking ring that we saw already and we'll use here as well. And there's a scatter bomb, or scatter shot, which is 3 fireballs shooting horizontally with an angle. Infinite Mystery also picked up a triple fireball, which is like a Super Mario Power Star, and there's just 1-ups that can drop from the orbs. So we're at the boss already. So right now, at least, we're at the boss. Totenkopf is relatively easy. You can just basically stick to the left side. There's only sometimes a grenade. And the enemy seeking rings will just do the rest. You can optimize the fight a little bit by timing your shot about when Totenkopf will appear. And then you can prevent him from throwing the grenade. But all in all, like, he needs one more hit, and then I Am is done with the fight. So we're heading right into Act 3, because Totenkopf was dealing arms to a man named Mr. Tsin, and we'll be going after him by climbing some office buildings in Hong Kong. So I Am will have to deal with some jerk birds, as is staple in the Ninja Gaiden series. There's some potted plants that will be falling down, along with fire extinguishers, and employees who had a poor performance review last month. I'm sure they're fine. They'll be fine. Nothing bad happening. In the meantime, Shadow Temple, how about you throw some donations at I Am as well?
Can do. Let's see here. We got $15 from Justin saying, you know, with Sneak King and then some ninja games on the schedule, is this Awful Block or Stealthy Block? We also have $25 from Cyberbot X saying, I'm not going to be able to catch all of the Awful Block due to that mythical thing called sleep. Never met it. But what I've seen so far has been, well, games, I suppose. Best of luck to the runners of the block. Put this to the tuxedo in the pseudo regalia run. Done and done. Think I got time for one more?
Yes.
All right. We also have
yeah.
$50 from Lucklow saying, Awful Block, best block. Seeing speedrunners play bad games is always a highlight of AGDQ each year. Good luck to all the runners, and hope these very well-designed titles don't give you too much grief.
All right, thank you all so much. Here we have Mr. Sin. The first phase, he's just shooting at Ryu. You can actually cancel out the shots by hitting your sword at the correct time. And Mr. Sin is already dead. It was really easy. I'm not going to...
Well, while we're waiting to pick up Grumpmeister here again, I'll go ahead and read another donation coming up here. We got $10 from Chase saying, how does a ninja prove themselves? They must show their Gaidentification. Yeah. And $50 from Knitting Pichu saying, Awful Block, best block. Donating in honor of my grandma who passed away of pancreatic cancer in October of 2022. Thank you, GDQ and PCF, for everything you do. And friends, as we cheer on Infinite Mystery here, trying to take on this boss, we are getting real close to finishing up that pseudo regalia tuxedo incentive. Keep those donations coming in. GamesDoneQuick.com/donate. Yeah, let's get those applause in there.
Okay.
Hey friends, we got ourselves just a little bit of technical issues, but worry not, we'll get that Ninja Gaiden run back up and running in just a little bit. But we got plenty more donations here, friends. As an update actually on that pseudo regalia incentive here, we are at 2218 for your, we need to get to 5K in order to hit that. We're getting so close here, friends. Keep those donations poured in for Prevent Cancer Foundation. We also got some donations still from our Burger King run from before. We did get $5 from Waluigi 10K. It says, Whopper, Junior Double Triple Whopper, Flame Grilled Taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Thank you very much for your $5. We also got $25 from Marco. It says, here's $25 from Marco. That 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 says, that's really what it says. And we got $25 from Cheppy5 saying, stay cozy, y'all. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly out here, but we are having a good time inside here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. And friends, as a reminder, every time you make one of those donations, you get yourself set up for some fabulous prizes out there, all the way down to the $5 buckaroos. If you just give up that Starbucks for the day and you pick up, or you donate $5, you can get yourself entered for quite a few fun little designs here, including that Beetlejuice Perler. We just got to watch that run just a little bit ago. Be sure to check out all the prizes at GamesDoneQuick.com. It sounds like we are ready to get back ourselves into Ninja Gaiden, so let's go ahead and hit.
Okay, we're back.
All right, whereabouts are... Oh, we're already in stage 5. Oh my god. We missed the entire boss fight of Act 4. All right, so right now I am is working through stage 5, which is where we found out that the demon named Shirogane is actually after the Dragon Sword and wants to use the Dragon Sword to increase his influence of mind control to start World War III. This is by far the longest stage. If IM dies at the boss door, he has to do the entire act over again. So this is the biggest source of potential time loss. There's also these spikes blocks that you see flying there. Like if you get hit by them, you will get juggled over and over again to your death. There's no counterplay. You barely have any iframes. It's really scary. So IM has been going through this pretty carefully and just picking up some power-ups as we go. Yeah, so that's the important part, at least for this stage, to know that it is dangerous. Here we have the power-up that makes him immune, so that will help a lot. And you have these rotating platforms, which is pretty cool actually for a gaming game, you know. Yeah, I'll already mentioned it a little bit for the upcoming boss, and I wanted to mention it during the last boss in Act 4. But IM is actually playing on the Japanese version of the game. So there's 3 releases, obviously. But the Japanese version actually has some key differences, and it's not as you would normally expect, like, the text is just quicker. There's actually a few substantial differences that actually make the game faster. So we're now at the final boss. This one has 3 phases. A key problem of this fight, again, is that you don't really have iframes. So it starts as just these laser beams that go down. It's no big problem. But the more the stages progress, the more fireballs will be shot. And if you get hit by a fireball or just jump too high and into the frame of the boss, you will get juggled up, and you will just die. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Like right now, the boss turned into what I call the Green Goblin. He's also using the fireballs. So if IM gets hit by a fireball while jumping, you'll get into the boss, you're dead. There's a time save here that can be done as well, but with a little force that IM has, by shooting up a wave on the 3rd phase, and then afterwards hitting the boss with your sword, will also do 2 damage instead of the usual 1 damage that you would do with the sword. But yeah, IM has to be really careful maneuvering through this. And this is also where the main difference is the speed. The time will be when the screen fades out, and this happens 10 seconds faster on Japanese than European version. So we are at time. All right, GG, IM, even with the technical difficulties going on. A nice showcase of the Game Gear version of Ninja Gaiden. And yeah, I wanted to mention still with the 10 seconds difference in the Japanese game compared to the Western release. It was actually found by JKL during the 5G run at Sega Crew, like the first 5G run that they've done. And JKL just came in and casually played the Japanese version, and suddenly was just done 10 seconds earlier than the rest. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, again, GG, do you have any final words, IM?
Thank you, GDQ, for allowing me to run this game. Thank you, Grumpmeister, again, for your commentary. And everybody, have a nice morning, noon, and evening, wherever you are. And stay tuned for the rest of the marathon.